In an age long past, Saturday morning was a time of wonder. Legends were forged and 1,000 adventures across countless television sets. In time, that cartoon magic faded, and our champions were forgotten. Until now. Journey with our heroes into the past as we rekindle the wonder of those weekend cartoons. Saturday morning lives again here on Saturday Morning Roleplay!
Hey everyone, and welcome to Saturday Morning RPG. On each episode of this podcast, we pay homage to the beloved and forgotten cartoons of our youth by playing a tabletop RPG based on those classic stories. I'm your Game Master, MC Williams, but you can call me Mickey. And with me at the table today are...
Katie Bolaños. I play Victoria Thursday, and I have a plan. I just don't really want to share it with you, because you'll probably mess it up.
My name is S. Hollis-Adler. I also go by D. Resumatic. I am playing Alan Kazaam, and I want to assure you, he will mess Victoria's plan up. No matter the content, no matter the cost, he will mess that plan up.
And I am David Nair, playing Sam Salabim, a teenage flim-flam artist turned amateur magician, who was way too self-involved to even notice that Victoria had a plan in the first place.
Last time on Saturday Morning Roleplay.
Mr. Airhead, are these fireworks cool enough? And just starts shooting Roman candle balls out of his sleeves.
Chris seems very worried that things are not going as well as they should, that Ted is causing a bit of a problem, that he's still in the parking lot and he was supposed to already be cleared out, and also that he needs to get his performers under control.
Because Joey the fireman knows Alan as a federal agent, right? That's how they were introduced.
So, seems to me like both Arthur and Chris have reasons to maybe want to get Ted and his crew out of here. Maybe we should be adding them to the suspect list.
The only Gator Man you've seen so far was Candy the stunt woman, but both Chris and Arthur could theoretically have made those tracks.
If I owned an amusement park and a second-rate movie and a third-rate trilogy showed up trying to shoot on my theme park, I'd want them off premises too.
We should probably talk about our suspect list, which I think at this point is now Chris, Arthur, and Candy. Oh, and maybe Victor.
Is this one of those split-up gang moments?
If the Gator Man is in fact a suit, and not in fact an alligator man hybrid demon sent from hell to judge us all for our sins, as they established in Gator Man 2, the Gator Man suit is a fully articulated, fully functioning exoskeletal puppet.
You do find in another one of the drawers a couple of scales sitting in the drawer where they've obviously been collected, as well as a tooth. And about that time, you hear a crashing sound from outside the room. And you also see a hulking shadow that has just shattered the driver's side window on said car.
But he's immediately out the door. He is whoever this be, man, beast, or something in between. He has no mercy, no sympathy, no patience for car damagers.
I'll hang in the doorway and watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the paintball gun and be cautiously following Alan as he charges headlong into danger.
You do see standing beside the car in all of its hulking, scaly glory, the Gator Man snarling at you. All right, so we last left our very brave heroes charging headlong into danger. Well, Alan was charging headlong into danger as the Gator Man was looming over his very beloved car. So we'll start with Alan.
His very beloved, very decrepit Edsel. When it comes to matters of his terrible, terrible car, Alan brooks no negotiation. He accepts no surrenders, and he shows no mercy. Alan, in the most Saturday morning cartoon friendly way, is going to run up and put his hand in or very near the open mouth of the Gator Man and fire his sleeve-based fireworks into its mouth.
All right, roll our very first kick some ass.
And I want to assure you all listening that Alan, this little nerd who you've grown to hate, along with me, I feel, over the course of these episodes, is going to absolutely 1,000% yell, Alan Kazaam! Right before he fires fireworks into the Gator Man's throat.
Yes.
His own name is his catchphrase.
His own name is his catchphrase.
All right, roll it. And what is your tough?
Oh, that's a real good question. That could go pear-shaped on me real
I think it's 0.
It is 0. I have 0 tough.
Okay. So that is going to be a full success of a 10. All right. So you are going to be able to do your damage. How much damage does your wrist-mounted firework do?
That's a great question. I haven't done it yet because I haven't been left alone. It is 2 harm.
2 harm. All right. So, yeah, exactly as you described, you run up. The gator man is snarling at you. He opens his mouth super wide to try to take a nice chomp, and you fire fireworks straight down his throat, which he was not expecting. And he stumbles back, belching smoke in a very cartoon way where it's wafting up from both of his nostrils.
So, before we move, just one moment before we move on, how close are either Victoria or Sam?
Victoria was standing in the doorway watching the scene, and Sam was coming down the stairs.
I don't know if they're close enough for Alan to turn and go, "Did you hear how I use my name as a catchphrase? What do you think? Does that sound good? Like, does that sound intimidating, or was it a little passé?"
I love the idea of you turning to the Gator Man and asking.
Yeah, no. You know what? We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that producer's note, and as he's coughing and choking out phosphorus, Alan's gonna be like, "What did you think of me yelling my name as sort of like a catchphrase, like a call to action kind of thing? Did that work for you? Is that blood? I can't tell if that's blood or more firework."
The Gator Man coughs, and a big plume of black smoke comes out. All right, Sam, you were next closest. So what do you want to do?
Well, since the censors didn't allow Sam to have the Cold War era Russian sniper rifle that he wanted in the original character design, I guess Sam's going to take his paintball gun, sneak down the stairs as quietly as he can until he can get a good headshot on the Gator Man with his paintball gun. Wink, wink.
All right, roll it.
That's not good.
You are trying to come down the stairs and get a nice clean sniper shot from the stairs, but the Gator Man, who has finally finished coughing up fireworks, sees you and charges the stairs and does a nice little spin move, taking out the somewhat rotted wooden post of the stairs you're on, and the stairs collapse underneath you, and you're going to take 2 harm. All right, Victoria.
Yeah, so I have this bag of tricks that I don't think we ever, clarified what it does. I would like to throw my bag of tricks, and I would hope that, something comes out, I'm okay with it being mildly chaotic, but always useful. Either caltrops or, marbles or, what are they called? It's a string with little balls on it that wrap around his ankles. Something to that effect.
The bolus?
What? Yes, bolas. Something to that effect to,
Sure. You, in fact, reach for your bag of tricks, and it is not there.
Oh, no.
As you might remember, last episode, you left something behind.
No!
So you are without your bag of tricks.
Oh my god. Victoria just kind of gets this look on her face where it's still deadpan, but there is a wrinkle in her brow. And both Sam and Alan would read that as an uh-oh.
We can hear...
It's been
Alan and Sam can hear that wrinkle crease from a dead 50 yards. They have been... It is Pavlovian how much... Nope.
So... kind of muttering under her breath in the veins of resin, she is going to pull out her silver prop sword that she apparently keeps, and she is going to attempt to sweep the Gator Man's legs.
Absolutely, roll it.
Is that tough, I guess?
It is going to be tough.
Tough plus 0. Oh, it's 10. Phew.
Yeah, that's a 10. So that goes perfectly. So describe how you take this Gator Man's legs out from under him.
So I see how he has charged at the stairs and has knocked my poor friend Sam down so that he gets hurt. I reach for my bag of tricks and I'm like, that just gives me like the burst of like frustration and anger, and I am so over this. I tried to play nice, but no one will let me. So she's just gonna take out her sword and she is going to, like, she's slightly up, right? And there's stairs. Mm-hmm. So she is going to jump down kind of superhero style and in the same fluid movement, sweep his legs out from under him. And once he's down, can she also just, like, sit on him?
Sure. I'll let you do that.
She's going to sit on him and say, okay, I have had enough of this. We keep asking questions. Doesn't get us anywhere. Keep running into these Gator Man tracks. You are just going to tell me what is going on here.
Okay. Cato, meanwhile, is absolutely terrified, and he is going to attempt to hide in a bush. And he gets a 10 on his job, Master Cato. Of Disguise. So he does the classic Scooby-Doo where he dives into the bush, pulls the bush up by the roots, and then starts doing the tiptoe in the bush. All right, Alan, what would you like to do?
I feel like now is the time for negotiations. Like, now is the time for the healing between our communities, Transitant Child and Gator Men. It's the time for the coming together. Alan, however, expresses that feeling by coming around the front of the Gator Man and putting both of his fingers up a la finger guns with his sleeve pointing at him. Your story or your life, Gator Scum!
Unfortunately, you cannot roll manipulate someone on a monster. So give me act under pressure, I guess, to try to pull this maneuver off.
That's a 13.
That is a 13.
Yeah, let's go.
With Victoria sitting on the Gator Man's chest and fireworks pointed at his head, the Gator Man stops struggling.
Alan just has the finger guns up, just like dead to rights, just like, I'm warning you. I know that I might seem like a perfectly rational human being, but I am quite capable of violence.
He is not rational. He is, however, a human being.
They've done tests.
Speaking of human beings, I would like to investigate a mystery.
All right, go ahead and roll investigate a mystery.
Cool. That is a 4 for the ladies and gentlemen who are listening.
So with that 4, nothing happens. Don't worry about it.
Great. The question I was going to ask is, what kind of monster is it? In other words, is this a monster? Do I think this is a monster or a person in a suit? But I'm glad that I can't tell it all in the dark.
Nope. No, and then the shadows crawling out of the stairs as you are. It is just chaotic. You've got a lot of madness going on. You get bumped into by a bush that you're pretty sure wasn't there before. But, I mean, the bush says it was there already, so it would know. Yeah. Okay. So, Victoria.
You know, part of me was hoping that this Gator Man might be real this time, but you're a really bad Gator Man, and I really hope you're not real for once. And she is going to try to pull off, if there's a mask, she's going to try and pull it off.
Okay. Give me investigate a mystery.
Oh, I forgot I get +3 to sharp now. That's an 8.
All right, so you get a hold 1.
I tried to pull off, I'm attempting to pull off the mask, so would it be what is concealed here?
Sure, what is being concealed here? So
a face, I hope.
What is being concealed here is that this is not a costume. It appears to be some sort of mutated actual gator. You see that it seems to have been almost stitched together, and as you're looking at it, there's some weird science type things going on. You see some electronics and it's on its back going into its nerve endings, and some wires going into the back of its skull.
What? Victoria just like pulls her hand back in actual shock. And she's just like stunned for a sec. Guys, it's real.
Yes, it's a real nice costume. Now we gotta get it off.
No. No. That's all she can say. It's just no.
I'm warning you, person I'm 40% certain is a guy named Chris.
I'm going to have to say, Victoria, give me an act under pressure. You've been a little bit stunned by this revelation. Let's see if you can keep the Gator Man pinned.
All right. That's an 11.
Yeah, the Gator Man squirms and tries to make a break for it, but you recover your composure because you are Victoria Thursday. And how do you get this gator back under control?
I am going to, I would use my backup tricks. She's just going to kind of like use the prop sword and just like kind of pin it down on, she knows that they can't open their jaws very well. So she's just going to kind of pin it like on top of his snoot and like hold his snoot down.
Yep, you do a full Steve Irwin on his back with the sword pressing the snoot down, and that gator is stuck.
Does the stuff that I'm seeing on this gator connect it all to what I saw in Silette's sketchbook?
It does look vaguely familiar, yes. It does look like this was either the sketches were based on this or this was based on the sketches. It is hard to know which way it went.
What do we do with a gator monster?
So this is an animal?
This is a real gator monster.
Right. So it's alive.
It's alive. There's no mask. This is simultaneously the worst and the best day of my life.
Not a very convincing robot?
No, not a. It's come look while I.
I'm not getting any closer than this. You look like you've got it well in hand.
Alan definitely
I'm just here
is.
to ask questions.
He is right in the gator man's eye. Although he does, when Sam says it's some kind of animal, Alan does take the moment to say, technically, I believe it would be a manimal. Like, but he does get right in the eye of the gator. He's like, I don't know your last name, Mr. Chris, but if I did, I would say kudos, Mr. Chris, followed by your last name.
I don't think this is Chris.
So, Mickey, you said there were like something also electronic about this, right?
From what you can tell, it appears that maybe some sort of horrible experiment gone either terribly wrong or terribly right that is using electronics to control this thing's brain.
It's a remote-controlled gator monster.
Yes, that would be your assumption.
Well,
Wait. Okay, wires, right? She's just gonna grab the wires and pull them.
no.
Okay.
Very straightforward.
Yeah. You absolutely do that, and the Gator Man roars in pain, and once more is going to try to take off. Roll act under pressure and give yourself a +1 because you have subdued it twice. So give yourself a bonus here.
It's a 15.
15. Yeah, no, it makes a scramble and you just kind of smack it on the snoot and it stops because it's terrified of you now. You are its god as far as it is concerned.
Alan does look more shocked now. He's like, I don't think that Chris guy was that limber. That must be a real gator man. Like, didn't believe it before, but after this scramble, it's truth.
You know, we can maybe work this to our favor. Gator Man, do you like salmon?
The gator just kind of... I don't think gators can whimper, but it's a cartoon, so it somehow manages to whimper.
Stay.
And Alan does the finger gun.
And she's gonna reach into her pocket for Cato snacks, and she's gonna hold it over the gator's snout. Stay.
Cato's head pops out of the bush.
No, Cato, down.
It sinks back into the bush.
Gator, stay. And she's gonna put the salmon snack down in front of the gator's nose.
The gator sniffs at it hesitantly, and then, like, looking at you very, like, terrified that you're going to do something, just kind of noses at the sword, still on its
Stay. And then she's going to release. She's still sitting on it. She's going to release the snoot and say, okay, eat.
It crawls very slowly, just that 2 inches forward, and takes the salmon treat very delicately in its teeth, and then just kind of looks at you, looks at the bush, and then gobbles it down.
Good, Gator Man. Good. Okay. You may have another, and she gives it another salmon snack.
You hear rustle from the bush. But the gator absolutely takes the second salmon treat.
Okay, I think I know what to do with the Gator Man now. I think he's my pet.
I cannot believe you befriended the monster.
I absolutely can believe that. Are you kidding me? That's the most believable thing that's happened.
I mean, it is. It is.
I would like to see if I've got Cato's leash in my bag.
Yes, I'll let you have Cato's leash for free.
Cool.
She is going to put the leash on the Gator Man.
Yep, of course.
I see where this is headed. Sam and Cato were going to go get their own room. Because we're not sharing a room anymore. That's not happening.
You are 100% correct.
Yeah.
And yeah, you even have a little collar. It's bright pink with a little bell on it.
She's going to pet its snout. Good, Gator Man. You're going to help me solve this mystery now, aren't you, Gator Man?
And the gator just kind of snorts. But in a friendly way?
I don't suppose you could take us to whoever made you like this, and perhaps we can get some good old-fashioned revenge on them for all the terrible experiments that they did to you.
The gator just kind of snorts and looks at you. It doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
Well, I have an idea. What if we let Gator Man go home and we follow Gator Man?
Sounds like a good plan. I'm going to hand you some paintball pellets and just... Can you just put some, just get some of that on his feet, just so we can, just in case we lose sight of him.
I'm going to keep a hold of the leash.
Oh, right. He's on a leash because of course he is.
He's my new best friend.
More present farmer.
I'm gonna go ask for a further away room. I'll be right back.
I think we could maybe even add him to our act. He might add some pizzazz. Cato, you have a new stage mate. His name is Gary. Can I call you Gary?
The bush slowly edges away and is following after Sam to go get that extra far away room.
All right, Alan, looks like it's you and me. Shall we follow Gator Man to his home?
Well, there's more than a good chance that it's swarming with other gator men, and I can't at all see any consequence we wouldn't want from that. So yes, we should absolutely follow this gator man.
All right, let's
Sam
go.
at the front desk when he's asking for a room further away from the one he had just asked for. Gonna give the same name as before, which is the name of that woman's dead husband. Just fully.
And what is that name?
Let's see. We've used Arthur already. I mean, the most boring name on earth. It is John Smith.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it is
it
just
is
John
absolutely
Smith.
John Smith.
It's John Smith. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is in fact his real name.
Yep.
He liked to use a very exciting pseudonym when he went out on the town with his lady love, but John Smith was the name that was on his birth certificate.
I mean, his pseudonym was Bill. He's not an interesting guy.
All right, so we are following Alan and Victoria as they follow the leashed gator man to his home. Sam, are you coming with, or are you staying behind?
That's up to you for how long you feel it takes me to reserve a room and commit identity theft.
I mean, it's a cartoon, so it's totally possible to resolve that with a star wipe.
Also, you're an old hand at identity theft.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll just I'll definitely follow along then.
All right, so we wipe to following the Gator Man as he comes onto the rocky Sculpin Bay. This is just down the beach from where the Sculpin Thrill Park is. It's a little bit more of a wilder area. It's a place where you have seen from some of the stuff inside the park that there is a big part of the festival that happens here. There's a big celebration, a bonfire that happens on the beach that is going to be in this general vicinity. And the Gator Man is leading you out towards the bay and specifically toward a small rocky island off in the distance.
I think Sam is going to follow it more of a distance and maybe kind of find a good hiding spot with Sam where he can keep a paintball gun pointed in case this is an ambush.
Give me act under pressure to find yourself a good hiding spot.
I'm killing it.
No,
Killing
this
it.
is
That's
amazing.
a 3.
That is a 3.
That is the lowest roll of the game. I have set a new record.
Are you about to level again?
Yeah.
The good news is you get experience. The bad news is you find a very comically small tree that you duck behind and are standing clearly visible behind this tree, but you are convinced that you are like the wind. All right, so Victoria, what are you doing? You still have the gator leashed.
So there's an island in the distance?
There he is, yes.
So we would need like a boat to get there?
In theory, yes.
Do I see a boat anywhere?
Not around here. You do know from your drive into the thrill park that there is a marina on the other side of the park where there are boats to hire.
How are you feeling, Alan?
I'm wondering. Okay, and this is. I don't want to step on any theme park creation toes, but I do. Alan's sitting there rubbing his chin like, they have bumper boats. I think the Gator Man's within the weight limit tolerance of their buoyancy.
You know what? I'll accept it. Yes, there are in fact bumper boats. I forgot about that, but yes, there are bumper boats. That was established.
How far are these bumper boats? You have explored
They're inside the
more of
park.
this park than I have.
Much closer than the marina.
If you want to get one of the bumper boats, I can hang out with my new friend Gary here while we wait for you.
Alan's like, I'm on the case, and walks past where Sam is shrub hiding, and he's just like, Sam, good disguise. And Alan's gonna go. Alan's actually so the bumper boats I'm imagining look like essentially like one man floating like bumper cars with like a big rubber ring around them, and he's looking at them, and he's like, well, we're probably gonna need. Cato's not gonna want to share with Gator Man. We're probably gonna need 5. He's sitting there looking, and he genuinely tries to pick up one of the bumper boats, like just barehanded, and it's like, and then just sets it down, like, no, that's not gonna work. Is there any staff around at all?
At this time of night, I don't think so. The park has been closed for a while. There could be a security guard in here somewhere, but you haven't seen anyone else.
Oh, man. So Alan's like, I'm extremely lazy. I do not want to carry these bumper boats. Does he see any, okay, so before he does something extremely stupid, which he will, does he see, like, any equipment, like dollies or like a pull cart that he can use to transport 5 bumper boats?
Give me read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Just because that's the closest thing.
Sorry.
And you managed to beat the previous record bad roll with snake eyes.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. That's a 3 because I get to add a 1.
So yes, there is absolutely a nice little flatbed trailer just sitting right there. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong.
Perfect. Like, it's just singing to himself while he's loading them up. Loading up some bumper boats. Loading up some bumper boats. And goes and loads the first one onto the trailer.
And as soon as you touch the trailer, there's definitely an alarm on this truck that you have set off because you didn't think to check. And it is blaring very, very loudly. You can hear the sound of someone moving off the distance. Hey, what's that?
Alan is just like, he hears them and like, well, hopefully they get here soon because I can use a hand with loading up the rest of these bumper boats.
Yeah, you're continuing to load away, and you see a flashlight, and you hear jingling keys, and you see a very scrawny-looking security guard come running up. Oh, hey, what's going on there?
Alan will look down at his wrist where there is not a watch, and will say, that took 55 seconds for you to respond to a basic flatbed bumper boat truck alarm. It's like, I have not seen shoddy response times like this since Euro Disney, sir. Euro Disney. Now
Well, I was a little worried it was the Gator Man.
Everyone's worried about the Gator Man, but we still have to be on top of our bumper boat loading safety protocols. Now get on the other side, and we got to get 3 more bumper boats loaded up.
Roll manipulate someone.
I mean, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. I was just about to say, like, I already rolled the lowest you can roll. Like, and hold on, that's not a 3. That's actually a 5. And I am gonna say I'm gonna use a luck roll on that one. Like,
Oh, you want to use a point of
I am
luck?
using a luck on that one.
Yeah,
Like,
that's worth it.
Okay, so mark off one of your luck. He is easily bamboozled. Oh, well, you gotta lift with your knees. And he starts helping you lift these bumper boats onto the truck and waves goodbye as you drive away with this flatbed of bumper boats.
and like
Amazing.
Alan shakes the man's hand. What is the name on the name tag?
I mean, it's obviously a cameo by Jimmy Stewart. So
Oh, it
yeah.
100%
Absolutely.
is.
Jimmy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But his name here is, in fact, I'm Michael Bell.
Michael Bell, the voice, I believe, of Inferno or
You are
Prowl
correct.
from the Transformers. Yep. Because I have too much time on my hands. Alan like slaps Michael's hand and gets it in a firm handshake, and he's like, bang up job loading up those bumper boats. Bang up job. I want you to know that I'm reporting this directly to the Bumper Boat Safety Union. Like,
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
they're gonna write your name on a rock, Michael. On a rock. Like,
I've always wanted a rock.
and he just and Alan just it was like while he's saying this, he's like, "Do you have the keys to the pickup, by the way?" Like,
Oh, well, it's right here behind the visor.
like, of course, standard safe place to put a pair of keys for a truck. And just drives off. Alan, he does wave and like puts his arm out the window, like waving back to Michael, like, "Thank you for all your help."
And you make it back to the beach with your flatbed full of bumper boats. And the ramifications of the mundane special, when you use a point of luck, you find something weird, maybe even useful. So, as you are parking the truck and unloading the boats, you bump into a very inconspicuous looking rock. And it goes click, and a trap door opens in the beach.
Ba-da-da-da. Where does it open in the beach?
Just above the high tide line, there is a tunnel that leads down and appears to lead out into the bay towards that island.
So kind of near Sam.
On the other side of Sam, yeah.
That's
Alan
the
will-
funniest place for it.
Alan
Actually, the
will
funniest
point
place
it-
for it would be
Oh,
right
yeah.
under Sam.
You know what? Yeah, it
Yeah.
lifts out, the
This is
tree
cartoon logic.
disappears, and it opens up directly underneath you, and you fall into the hole.
Amazing. Do I need not perception? How do I notice this? Is there a way? Because I'm sitting just a few feet down, hanging out with Gator Man.
Oh, you definitely see this. Like, this is just
Okay.
the thing that Alan gets for using a point of luck. So it is not hidden. You have seen this.
Okay, so Victoria is in the middle of speaking with Gator Man, saying, sometimes I feel like I just don't have anyone to talk to who really gets me. And I just feel really lucky that I've met you, Gary, because I feel that you, as a Gator Man, really understand the things that I'm going through. Do you ever feel that way when you just feel really connected to someone from the first moment that you meet them, and then she hears the sound?
Oh, no! And in the background of that shot, Cato is just sulking.
Alan, when Alan sees the trap door open, even though he heard the rock click, he sees that Sam is on it. So he's like, "Great job, Sam!" He's like, "Maybe that tunnel will have more conveniently placed bumper boats for us to take."
Sam is just prone on the ground at the start of this tunnel. Did the Gator Man get me? What happened? I can't even look.
Oh, a trap door. That's convenient. Gary, do you want to go in the trap door with us, or would you like to go home?
Gary sort of pulls on the leash, like he wants to go.
Well, they always say if you love something, let it go. And she's gonna reach up and undo the collar and say, "I'll miss you, Gary. If ever you want to be in a magic act, you know where to find me." She's gonna pet his snout and give him another salmon snack.
And he comes and noses you in the knee, takes his time to treat, and then just waddles happily into the water and is gone.
All right, come on, Cato. Let's go see what trouble Sam's gotten into.
Cato, meanwhile, is still sulking, arms crossed across his chest, tail lashing behind him. I've forgotten his voice. Jimmy Stewart has infected my ability to speak.
That is the curse of Jimmy Stewart.
It is.
I don't want to go under the water. Cats hate water.
You're a tiger. Tigers like to swim, Cato.
Oh! And he jumps into the tunnel and lands right on Sam.
Oh God! The Gator Man's back. He's come back for more.
So Alan has done something, like, before going over to the tunnel, has looked at it, kind of sussed out that it is probably going under the body of water. He takes something off the back of the truck and puts it and hides it in the shrubs, leaving the key with the truck. What he has done is he grabbed several bumper boats. He grabbed an orange one, a green one, a purple one, a black one. And then he grabbed a red, white, and blue Evel Knievel style painted one. And he has decided, like, no, I earned this bumper boat. I'm keeping it. So he's leaving the other bumper boats to be discovered, but is hiding the Evel Knievel bumper boat. Like, this one's mine.
Give me an act under pressure to hide that boat.
Oh, no. Because I have been rolling so well. That's actually, I think that's a 9.
So with a 9, yes, you can absolutely hide this last bumper boat, but our poor security guard is going to get in trouble for helping you.
No!
The truck is going to draw some unwanted attention to this area while you are still out here, or the tide is going to come in and is going to take some of those boats and scatter them in ways that might cause trouble later.
Okay. All good options. Will the tide take my Evel Knievel themed red, white, and blue bumper boat?
No, you rolled a partial success, so your boat is safe.
Then let's slip the dogs of war. Like, if my bumper boat is safe. Like, haven't you heard that saying? You know, not in my bumper boat backyard. Like, that's the saying.
I don't. When God steals a bumper boat, he opens the tide?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Like, a guy in a bumper boat is worth hiding one in a bush. Like, that's...
Don't put your boat in my backyard. My backyard. My backyard. Don't put your boat in my backyard. My backyard's full.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, you unload the bumper boats from the truck, and there's a lot of junk on the sand here. So you move it closer toward the water, where it's nice and clear and clean, so the boats won't get damaged. And you leave all the boats there, except for the one that you hide farther back under a bunch of very conveniently placed branches that are a different color than the rest of the trees, and it is gone from sight.
Alan just does the comical dust off of the hands. And he goes, once again, Alan, you have surpassed yourself. And then goes and tries to catch up with him. Sam, good job on the tunnel.
All right, are you taking the ladder down, or are you jumping on top of Sam?
He's taking the ladder down. Although he has looked down to see Sam in the state that he is in. And he's like, just great job, Sam. And then he's coming down the ladder safely.
Sam still hasn't opened his eyes.
Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria sadly watches Gary go, and then follows Alan down the ladder.
Excellent. So you come down into this tunnel. It appears to be partially a natural occurrence, but there are very clear signs that whatever was naturally here has been widened deliberately. There are signs of some sort of recent passage, not that recent, but clearly people have been coming in and out along here. There are signs of footprints, sign of travel. There is a little bit of a breeze. It connects to somewhere, and it has artificial lights strung up, so it's not totally pitch black.
Huh.
Well, Alan, why don't you lead ahead and we'll follow about 30 or 40 feet behind.
Alan sees zero problems with this plan.
Yes, the poor man's look for traps.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. The problem is that it's dark, right?
You do have lights strung at intervals. There are pools of darkness between them, but it's not pitch black down here. There are some lights.
So he won't do it immediately, but he'll go, he'll start stretching and like cracking his knuckles and like stretching his fingers. He goes, Sam, if your problem is darkness, I have a solution for that. And he goes to move his sleeves. And if nobody stops him, he's going to do the firework thing again.
Alan, now is not the time. We're in a tunnel under the water.
Give me a act under pressure to stop him.
I would like to give the help action for that, too.
Absolutely. Yeah, roll help out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so 100%. Alan flourishes his sleeve and puts his hands out, and you both, without missing a beat, as one, leap out and both grab one hand. This is a practice motion. You have done this before. You both know which hand the other person is going to grab, and you get there before he is finished moving.
Alan looks like quizzical for a moment, but then finally goes, I understand. I'm the heart and soul of this team. You're looking to me right now because you're scared, and physical contact helps sometimes enhance feelings of bravery. I understand. I am happy to lead you as a team that I lead myself in through this dangerous situation without use of my fireworks.
And when you mention danger, Cato leaps out of the shadows where he was hiding and leaps into your arms and starts shivering.
Thank goodness. Victoria's gonna quickly let go of Alan.
Sam's gonna gingerly take Cato away from Alan.
No, let him keep holding Cato. Because then his hands are busy and he can't do fireworks.
But Alan's gonna go first down the tunnel. We want to keep Cato safe.
That's a good point.
Lead on, brave leader.
Here, Alan. She's gonna hand Alan a flashlight that takes 2 hands.
Yep, you have one of those giant cylindrical flashlights that requires a hand to hold and a hand to steady.
I bought that specifically to give to Alan.
I have no idea where you were keeping that, but it's a cartoon. You have it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bag of holding, clearly.
You had a bag of holding.
No, that was a bag of tricks that lives in my bag of holding. It's very different.
That's
Thank
true. That's true. All right, so you are making your way down the tunnel. It takes you about an hour to get all the way out, but if you're estimating the distance, you'd guess that when you finally come to the end of the tunnel and another ladder leading up, you're probably somewhere near, that rocky island you saw off in the water that our friend the Gator Man was trying to get to.
Wait, sorry, we come up
Okay.
in the water? Or
No, you come up, there is a tunnel, the tunnel ends, there is a ladder leading up to what looks to be another trapdoor. You don't know what's outside that trapdoor.
Oh, this is probably the secret lair of whoever was torturing poor Gary, my soulmate.
Alan, 100% serious, does pat Victoria on the shoulder. Like, there was no joke to it. There's no hint. He doesn't even step on it. He just pats her shoulder.
And Cato slaps your hand away.
For once, she is going to accept the sympathy from Alan.
Cato is furious. Steam is literally coming off of his head right now.
Alan does look at Cato comically and then just also pats Cato on the shoulder. I didn't know you cared so much about Gary, Cato.
And Cato is a little bit soothed. He doesn't quite understand it either, but he appreciates it.
Well, Victoria, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. So let's break into this lair and find out if it was meant to be. After you, Alan.
Sam, one thing I appreciate about your disposition is I have rarely heard you go a single evening without suggesting a crime.
That's a really fair point. Alan, are you okay? Are you feeling well? Do you have a fever?
I'm honestly just really jazzed about crime.
Well, because that is the third good idea you've had in about 2 hours, and I'm honestly concerned for your well-being.
I think he's just using them all up for the year tonight.
Yeah. Oh, so I should be concerned about
The
our
rest of
well-being.
the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, gadzooks.
I love Zooks. Alan's thinking now. He's I am very dehydrated. Is that causing it? Does lack of water cause good ideas? But he's doing this sort of as they're going about the business of getting into the base.
Yes.
Yeah.
We follow Alan up.
Yes.
Okay, so you find another switch at the top that opens the trapdoor, and you emerge onto a rocky island right next to the beach. And directly behind you is a very large, very old lighthouse.
First thing, I want to look for any footprints, because I assume this is sand. So are the footprints from this trapdoor leading towards the lighthouse or away from the lighthouse?
The tracks are not clear. There's been enough wind on this. It's pretty far out in the water, so it's pretty windy. You can tell that someone has been moving back and forth. You are not sure of any definitive prints, just that there has been general movement.
Got it.
Between the trapdoor and the lighthouse?
Yes.
Well, then the lighthouse, where we go?
Well, I don't know what I was expecting up here, but it wasn't a lighthouse for the secret lair.
Well, now don't be too disappointed. Perhaps the lighthouse has a basement underneath it, and that's the secret lair.
Oh, now you're making good points. Is this topsy-turvy day? What is happening?
Well, you know, a woman in love sometimes loses her senses. It's all right.
Excuse you?
And marching on, because there's less danger in the lair now.
And as you march off, the camera pans away from you slightly, and you see Gary the alligator bouncing around in the waves just off the coast.
Aw, he's so happy.
And then we cut back to the crew.
You know, there are ways to make the smoke that is in your tricks taste like rotten fish. Just, you know.
Right. No, listen, you don't need to threaten me. I'm terrified.
Oh, that wasn't a threat.
Okay.
Lead on, Sam.
Oh, no. Sam leads on because he's more scared of Victoria than whatever is in this lighthouse.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So you lead the way across this windswept beach as the waves are picking up. The tide is coming in and some of the sand is going away. You get the feeling that that particular trapdoor might be not super accessible once the tide is at full height. So you might be, I don't know, stuck here for a little while for plot reasons. But as you're approaching the lighthouse, you see that it is decrepit and run down, but looking at it with the trained eye of a professional liar, you notice... Actually, you know what? Give me investigate a mystery to see what you notice.
8.
All right, so with that, you get a hold 1. So what is your question?
What happened here?
So you have been paying attention to the scuttlebutt of the various people working at the thrill park, and you know that this actually used to be part of the thrill park itself. There used to be a glass-bottom boat that would sail out from the thrill park, come out here, stop at the island with the lighthouse. They would have a little picnic lunch, yada, 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 and then they'd sail back. Everyone would get a fun little view of the ocean life. But there was an accident some 15, 20 years ago, and the glass-bottom boat sunk. And so it has been disused since then. But the amount of damage that you're seeing on this lighthouse seems more than should be here for how long it's been since it's not been used.
All right. Something's happened to this lighthouse other than the ravages of time.
You going inside?
Yeah.
You open the front door, which of course has a very thematic and theatrical creak. And the inside is completely dark. There are no lights turned on in here. And unfortunately, Alan has the flashlight.
Where is he? Isn't he behind us?
He is behind you. He just is not currently leading the way. So you are walking into a completely dark room, unless you want to do something about it.
Nope, I said I'm more afraid of Victoria than anything in this room, and she told me to lead on, so I'm going into a dark room.
All right, so you walk into this dark room, you take a couple of shuffling steps, and then Alan catches up behind you, and the light flashes in, and you realize you are nose to snout with the snarling face of the Gator Man.
Gadzooks, another Gator Man!
Gary, how did you get here so fast?
And then what is our message for this episode?
Sometimes there's more than one Gatorman.
When stealing bumper boats, make sure you make a friend along the way.
In matters of the heart, and gatormen. One must take a long and patient view with oneself.
Try not to be so concerned with your new friend, the Gator Man, that you forget your old friend, the Tiger Man.
For those of you who have been looking for that special someone, have you tried looking in the swamp?
Might be a gatorman. Like, it's just...
They might not look like a man, but they might fill your heart the same way.
Download Swamp Meet today. America's #1 swamp singles dating site. Swampmeet.com.
Good things come in scaly packages.
Don't be a hater man. Consider a gator man.
I can see the teens standing on the edge of the swamp as they're... I just wish I had a real friend. Well, if you consider being friends with the Gator Man, don't be a hater man. Consider the Gator Man.
Yeah, perfection.
Saturday Morning Roleplay is produced and edited by David Nair and MC Williams. Music is by David Nair. The SMRPG logo is by Michael Ray Williams. Email us at SaturdayMorningRoleplay@gmail.com with any questions, comments, or suggestions. Follow us on Facebook at Saturday Morning RPG, on Instagram at Saturday.morning.rpg, and on Blue Sky at Saturday Morning RPG.